Hey everybody, thank you for joining me for part 3 of our 4-part series on quick and easy puff pastry recipes. Last time we made cream cheese stuffed churros, and I have to say, with that homemade caramel sauce that we dipped them in, I believe they are probably the best tasting thing I've ever made with puff pastry. Today's recipe is going to be the easiest one we've done so far. 3 ingredients, that's it. And the star of our show today is going to be Nutella. If you are a lover of Nutella, then you know that that stuff can even make a car bumper taste good. What I'm talking about today is a 3-ingredient, Nutella-filled puff pastry croissant. In our last 3 videos, we covered puff pastry jalapeno poppers, which were fantastic. Then we had the previously mentioned cream cheese stuffed churros. And in our final video next week, we will finish up with brie en croûte, which is basically hot brie in our beautiful puff pastry. Well, this should be a short one, and I'm ready to get started. If you are, then let's get over to the kitchen and make this thing happen. Okay, let's get started with our Nutella stuffed croissant. This is going to be the easiest one of the 4 that we're doing so far. The ingredients could not be more simple. First thing we're going to need, of course, 2 sheets of puff pastry. I'm only going to use one here and make a half a recipe because I'm running out of puff pastry for doing these videos. But the ingredients and the procedure that's going to be in the description down below will be for double this amount. You'll be using 2 sheets, I'm using 1. Then next, of course, we need Nutella. And last but not least, 1 egg. That's it. That's the whole thing. So let's go ahead and start assembling these and get them together. We're going to start with our puff pastry here. Of course, you're going to be doing this 2 times if you're making 12 of them. You want to unfold it. And we want to go right down these 2 seams with our pizza cutter. And then we want to take each one of these cut it into 2 triangles. There we go, 6 triangles. Okay, now we're going to grab our Nutella and we're going to take about a tablespoon and put on the end of each one of these. Now, if possible, I'd like to spread this out just a little bit, maybe to about within a 1/4 inch of the edge. I'm going to try to keep this stuff inside as much as possible. Now we'll give each one a roll. Well, there we have them, and I have some questions about this. This is exactly how it says to do it, but I really don't understand how we're going to have any Nutella left in the center of these. Not unless it stiffens up a little bit on the inside, but I have a feeling it's all going to run out all over the place. I haven't tried them yet, so hey, we're going to find out together. After we have them, now we want to take and put a generous amount of egg wash on each one. Try to help seal those seams a little bit. Okay, well, here goes nothing. I have the oven set for 375, and these are supposed to take 20 to 25 minutes. So let's get them in, see what happens. Well, there we have them. The spillage is not near as bad as I thought it was going to be. A little bit there. I still think most of it's in there, but I'm going to let these set up a little bit before I plate them because that's really going to be hot on the inside. I'd like to try one warm, but not this hot. So let me get these plated up and I'll check back with you in a second. Well, there we have them. They didn't leak out too bad. I gotta say that this Nutella on the end is a little crumbly. It's not as smooth, but it still may be nice and smooth on the inside. Let's give one a taste and find out. Wow, those are fantastic. The Nutella on the inside still stayed nice and creamy. You may have a little bit of hard around there. I wouldn't say hard, but just kind of crumbly because of it being overcooked. But the inside is nice and soft and moist. Fantastic. Hey, give these a try. You couldn't have anything easier. And I think everybody you give them to will absolutely love them. They look good. They taste good. What more could you ask for? And on top of that, being super easy to do. So thanks once again for joining me. This is video number 3 in our 4-part series of easy puff pastry recipes. The next one is going to be brie en croûte or brie en crust. I'm looking forward to that one. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time on Check This Out.